Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1926. By just a couple days, might see 1927 in this episode. I know we finished up everything last turn, or last time, as is my habit with Warplan Orange. Thank goodness, because it takes a little bit to orient every time I come back to this, because there's so much going on. Okay, sub-attack. Probably against some of those landing forces. Or bombardment forces, maybe. I don't think they've landed any troops. There we go, 2nd Indian Division pulling together. Hey, aircraft doing their thing. Bombed the Sama unsuccessfully. Oh, we lost the Kilty. It's not a surprise. Ah, we lost the Dessay. That was the French heavy cruiser. One of them. Alright, we are doing a shock attack. Ooh, which went very poorly for us. I can't imagine the Japanese have much supplies left. Twenty-ninth of December. Nothing going on the Pacific coast. I have a number of convoys sitting here in Pearl Harbor. All set to unload here. What do they have? This is a tanker just hanging out. Troop transport. Another tanker set. Supplies. Supplies. All for Pearl Harbor. Is it worth disbanding a lot of these? This one's going to go back to San Francisco. This one belongs to Pearl Harbor. All the tanker fleets that I made for bringing fuel up to Midway. Which Midway is just fine now. Our supply ship heading on up. Did we replenish already? No, we had not. So then we can send these replenishment ships back. Hopefully by a sensible route. Yep, they'll avoid the aircraft at Wake. Wow, a couple battleships. That makes me want to try to intercept. Should we try? That sub-report is accurate. Try to get down there. Louisiana, Nebraska, Missouri, we'll leave them in place. Same with the Connecticut? Connecticut? Is there a C in Connecticut there? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's fine. Send this one here. Then we can vector them in as necessary. Leave everyone else in place. Heading south. Loading supplies. I don't really want to load supplies, I want to load the troops. Get them loaded in. Send them to Woche, where they can offload. And then from Woche, we'll head to Kwajalein. Not right away, we're going to grab some troops first. I'm going to gather up all of these troops. Yeah, because we have elements of the 2nd and 3rd all over those islands. I recall we had something floating around down here. Yep. Single transport, because we were going to load supplies and fuel in Brisbane and set it up. Send it up. Wounded ships headed back for Singapore. Manila, plenty of fuel right now. And we don't have the tankers in Borneo yet. So let's bring this back down to a deliberate attack. We'll sit here and we'll plink away at them as long as we need to. Pulled out most of our surface fleet, it's just the submarines harassing them down there. With that, I think we are good to go. But as I was saying at the beginning of the episode, War in the Pacific Admiral's Edition is so much more complex than this. But I miss some of that complexity. Sure, Warplan Orange goes a little bit faster. I can get 2 to 5 days done per episode, depending on how long of an episode I'm going for. War in the Pacific, I might be doing 2 episodes per day of in-game time. But I miss things like waypoints. I miss things like, being able to choose how a ship is situated. Is it doing a dockside repair? Or is it going into a slip? And there's a certain number of shipyard slots per port. There's the Japanese naval bombardment. They're hitting the runway and airbase, which I don't really care about because I'm not going to put anything in there. Submarine being hunted? No, the submarine was hunting. There's a submarine being hunted. Another sub attack. Kind of keep missing each other. Yeah, we lost the heart. That one is not a surprise either. Here's our attack in vegan again. Or vegan. That's a little bit better. I'll take that level of casualties. New transport at Karachi. And we get Task Force 1029 again. Load troops. We can grab the remaining elements of the 3rd U.S. Division. Bring them forward to Hawaii. And any remainder should be filled with supplies. We have just one air group there, 2 here. 9th Corps, Hawaii. Suppose we should move them forward then. Because these ones will be stuck here on the west coast. And you can never have too many patrol aircraft. I'll leave the fleets in Pearl Harbor alone. Moving northwest. Yeah, we're not seeing those battleships. Bring these guys back into position. Our replenishment ships coming back. Down here. They not grab the 2nd Division? Or Brigade? Or sorry, 3rd Brigade. It's because the port is too small. I stuck with these units scattered all across. We have a troop transport. You know what? Let's form a new group. Do transport to the Mananda, the Torrens, and the Huon. Send you back to Maloalap. And you guys can just relax here in Woj. So we have some supplies available in Mackin. Actually, we'll send them there. We'll grab the supplies and bring it to Woj since we're keeping some elements up there. Alright, Hermes is here. We can disband the task force. Let them repair. No changes to our troops in Luzon. Just making sure any new arrivals get involved. I thought I told you guys to continue on. They don't wanna. Unable to move from one enemy zone of control to another? Really? Second Indian Division still moving up. And US 15th is almost there. Do we have anything new? Nope. Battleship, transport, cruiser, destroyer, battleships, cruisers. Looks like the Japanese are very involved in Luzon. go. There's the bombardment we were expecting. Kind of light this turn. Saps a little bit of our supplies each turn to repair that, but it's not something I'm too terribly concerned about. Ooh, the Missoula nearly took a torpedo. The Renshaw did take a torpedo. We tried to do the same thing and failed. So our attack at Vigan. Pretty even this turn. And 31st of December. Transport still loading. Here we have plenty of ASW. What's this transport doing? Oh, that's got the float plane relay. This one is headed back. Starboard allowed, auto disband. Turn to Pearl Harbor if you aren't already. Yeah, let's get the heavy ships out of there. In fact, let's auto disband them when they get back to Pearl Harbor. Everything looks good on the rest of the fronts. Moving west. See if we can intercept. I was about to say, I hope this is fuel because we need it badly. For this group, they are well beyond their normal range and they need support. In fact, do we have any more AOs anywhere? Active ships. Move all. We have one at Pearl Harbor. And then we have 4 each in the 2 groups that we have. We have 1 here and 1 in Pearl Harbor. Let's get this one ready to go. Form a new group. Replenishment ship. Sepulga. I don't really have any escorts for these guys. I will, however, send them with a partner, and that's a sub-tender, which is just as fast as they are. We'll send them to go to Pearl Harbor, auto-disband when they get there. We know there are subs out here. Doesn't seem to be that many, or at least not very successful. Down here, let's see what we can do about loading the troops again. And then these transports are heading down to Mackin. Not at Brisbane yet. Battleship, disband you guys. formations being offloaded in Manila. 2nd Indian Division may arrive next turn. Let's keep the attacks up. And I think that'll take us to the end of this turn. Didn't quite make it to 1927. That'll be for next time. So I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Take care.